conversations with Tyler probably about who that person's name is in the lead.
I think the person in the lead during the breaks. So that way I can say, this is the leader. They could be the monarch of pride.
Do you also want to just, it's also very helpful if you're like, you want to give a shout out to like this person, this person, this person. Thank you so much for donating. But our leader in the monarch of pride right now is, okay, cool. Then I'll just, before like in the middle of genre, probably, I'll just message you.
Sounds wonderful. I'm going to download the set list so I can read it outside of chat.
Have a good show, everyone. Break legs.
Thank y'all. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first Pride Night of the year. I am your hostess with the mostest, the one, the only. Well, there are probably a lot of Holly Scotts, but I am the one and only Holly Scott on Fancy Hobo, and I am here tonight to be the host of this wonderful, wonderful group of people. First of all, if you have never seen a Fancy Hobo show before, thank you for being here. We really love it that you came. Make sure you like our stream and subscribe so you can see all of the great shows on our channel. We have shows every weekend, and they're all very hilarious. Now, tonight is the first, like I said, of our Pride shows as part of our underrepresented people groups shows. So make sure you definitely check us out and be sure you're talkative in the chat because, friends, we're going to use your suggestions tonight in the chats on Twitch and YouTube in the show. All right. Now, before we get to that, we'll start to think of things. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. Now, you might notice that we are not in a theater right now. We are live on the internet. That's because it is that time of the year still. We're getting closer to the end of the pandemic, but we're not quite there yet. So hopefully we will be back on stage soon. But we want to definitely help support all of our people in the industry. So make sure you send us some donations tonight. That will definitely help us out. That definitely helps out art in general. But tonight, donations do not just go straight to us. You actually can benefit from it as well, because tonight we are crowning the first ever Monarch of Pride. That's right. Your donations could make you royalty this evening for Fancy Hobo. So if you donate any amount through our Fancy Hobo Venmo, which is at Fancy Hobo Improv, you can enter your initials in, and you can keep donating as much as you want throughout the night, because the person that donates the most money throughout the evening will be crowned Monarch of Pride, and we will use your initials in the game at the end of the show, which is going to be amazing. So if you really want that prize, keep going for it. Call yourself the Monarch of Pride around work tomorrow on your Zoom call. You can make it Monarch of Pride on your little name. It's awesome. So keep that in mind, which is really great. Tonight, we've got some wonderful players. So I don't want to beat around the bush. Let's go ahead and bring those players out right now. First off, tonight's playing Grace Protzmann, everybody. Let's bring Grace out. Grace, come on out. Say hi to everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Also playing tonight, Hero Carlisle. Give it up for Catherine McGeoghegan. Catherine, come on out.
Hey, name's Catherine. Pronouns are she, her, but they could be you, yours by the end of the night.
Nice. Love that. All right. Let's hear it for Magneto Morgan, everybody. Magneto Morgan.
It's his time.
And because this is a very special show, we brought not one, but two guests with us tonight. The first guest coming out, say hello to my good friend and yours, Mikey Felix Robledo.
I'm here. Hello.
And our other special guest tonight, all the way from probably the same house as Mikey, give it up for Baum, everybody. Baum.
I'm Baum. Not your mom, Baum. B-A-U-M.
B-A-U-M. Very cool. Tonight in the chat, we're gonna have you guys put some suggestions out there. So tonight, I want you to give suggestions. Let's start off with an easy one. Give me a bunch of nouns, just a bunch of things, persons, places, or things in the chat that you would like to see in the show. Go ahead and do that. All right. Give me some nouns. Put them in the chat on Twitch or YouTube. Just start listing them out. You don't have to put one. You can put 50 if you want. Doesn't really matter. All right. So our first game of the night is a game called Press Conference, everybody. Press Conference is for everybody, but our press conference, who's going to be our press conference guesser tonight? Who is that? It is Magneto, everybody. So Magneto, I want you to go ahead and turn off your audio so you cannot hear the names or anything. There we go. So for press conference, it works a little bit something like this. Magneto is a famous person. You have selected that famous person, and the selection for this was Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay was the selection there. And now Magneto as Gordon Ramsay is going to go ahead and be announcing something big. And that announcement, Gordon Ramsay is going to be starting MLM, which is a multi-level marketing scheme. That's right. So we're going to See, we're by virtue of the fact that our players are going to try to get Magneto to guess the fact that he is Gordon Ramsay and he's starting an MLM, a multi-level marketing. So everybody go ahead and wave really big so we can get Magneto back in here. Magneto, come on back. And I will be playing the part of the agent. So this is press conference. Press conference. This is press conference. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, everybody, we're starting the press conference here. It's happening right now, everybody. So everyone listen up. I got my client here. My client's going to make a big announcement. So listen up and ask your questions fairly or I'll come out there and I'll find you, all right? I'm going to introduce my client. Hello, client. Come on back. Hello. Where are you?
Hello, everyone. It's good to be here. It's a beautiful day to be out. Good day for press conference. I can see already that you are all wearing faces of shock, disappointment, and awe. So this is the perfect audience for the announcement that I'm going to be making. I can tell that a few of you have already heard, and I'm going to be answering all of your questions. Yes, you there.
Yes, Michelin Scar from Cutlery Weekly. How exactly do you feel about heaven?
I eat about half a box of ice cream. That'll get me there. Yes. Next question. Yes, you. Hello.
Yeah, hello. This is Fraggerty Fran from Something Smells Good. And I had a question for you tonight. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh, butter pecan. Butter pecan is definitely the one for me. It's an experience. You there? Yes. Hello. Hello there. Yes, that's right. You. Yes.
I am Bob, and I am from Angry Chefs magazine, and I want to know what gets you the angriest.
Critics. Probably critics. And loud dogs and critics. Yes. Hello. You there?
Yes, chef. My name is Maggie Turmolt, and I'm from 5 Star Magazine. And I was wondering, what really gets your goat? Raw food or over-prepared food?
It's not so much over-preparing it. It's really that it just lacks passion, and it betrays just a deep self-hatred. So it's really that I despise, because it's a little too close to home. I may have said too much there. Yes, hello, you.
Hi. My name is Mitch from You're a Stupid Donkey. Hey, so what are you going to be doing as far as your next? I mean, well, sorry, so you're here to to talk about it, but is this something that's going to be being used in the next 1, 2, 3 years? You stupid donkey.
I'm sorry?
Just nothing. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I think it's going to revolutionize the way that people live their lives. Whether that's slicing and dicing or just any other part of just making things, hitting that home run with their lives, I think so, yes.
Yes. Piers Morgan from Angry Brit magazine. What exactly is the ingredient of an idiot sandwich?
Oh. It's that look of shock at my scowl. I would say it's the look of shock at my scowl. Yes, you there.
Yeah, hey, I'm a demon from Nowhere Specific, trying to tell you about Nowhere Specific. I'm just a demon here to ask some questions. I may or may not be from the underworld. I don't want to talk about it really. Okay, let's talk about you. What makes you the happiest to yell at? What's your favorite thing to yell about?
Probably movies that just haven't aged well.
All right. My client, I think we've got what's going on here. I think what's happening, but we really got to talk about what's going on in the actual thing he's going to announce. So go ahead and announce your questions about the thing he's going to announce. Do that. Yeah.
Yes, you there, miss.
Yes, hello. I was just wondering. There's a lot of controversy around this type of thing. And I was wondering, just because I'm a big levels girl, you know. I was wondering how many levels this process is going to have. Like so you spitball a number, maybe.
Between 8 and pi.
Okay.
The mathematical infinite, yes. Because we've been talking to Escher, among a few other people, for our architect. We're still trying to dig them up. We're not sure which way the dirt's going. Yes, hello, you there?
Hi, my name is Cecil. I'm from Scientology magazine, and I just want you to know. I mean, I had a question for you. What's your favorite thing to get people to spend money on?
Probably the trip up there, you know. That too vague? Well, it's mostly shirts with my logo on them. Yes, you there. I can't hear you, friend. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Sorry. Oops. Sorry. I'm all the way from Egypt, and I love pyramids so much. And I'm just wondering, how big will this pyramid be?
Big enough for the aliens to find it this time. Yes, next question. Hello.
Yes, Barry Asahi from Vitalife newsletter. How exactly do I convince my neighbor that this is a solid investment?
Threats, blackmail, stock info. They're all very useful. Just get them to send in the envelopes. Just get them to send in each one. Yes.
Hi, my name is Kristen from Avon. So what on my line of work, I usually will tell, different people, and then they tell different people. Is that something you're going to be doing with this type of venture here?
Well, don't give it away.
All right, I think we got time for one more question. One more question from my client. Make it a good one.
Hi, this is Rachel, and I was wondering if this plan of yours only includes gay men. Because what about the WLWs? You know, the women loving women, right? Or come on, am I involved? Come on.
Hey, this is my project. It's all for me. I think that's pretty clear.
Fine.
All right, my client's going to wrap it up by very distinctly telling you all who he is and what he is announcing.
Thank you, Joey. I appreciate that. Well, I'm Gordon Ramsay, and I'm here to announce my newest pyramid scheme. So send in those dollar bills.
Yay!
Oh.
Close it up. Nailed it. Yes, it was Gordon Ramsay starting an MLM, which is also allegedly a pyramid scheme. I like
allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean,
we don't want to get
it's also
sued.
a legitimate business that can make you a lot of money, and I can tell you about it after the show if you really want. No, I won't do that. Oh, by the way, that suggestion was given to us by both Peter and Amber on Facebook. So thank you, Peter and Amber, for your suggestions. We really appreciate that. All right. The next game
all
we're
Peter
playing
and Amber
is
have to do is give it to 4 other people.
That's right. Yeah. If you keep asking for suggestions and more suggestions, you'll just ramp it up. The next game is genre replay. This game is for Catherine, Magneto, and Hero. And this game works a little something like this. These 3 fine folks are going to do a scene as Grace is traveling throughout the world. These fine folks are going to do a scene real quick. And then after they do that scene, I am going to give them a new genre, and they're going to do that scene completely again in the new genre. Then we're going to do it again. And then finally a 3rd time. So your suggestion for the scene is Butler. That comes to us from Kate on Facebook. Butler is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then play.
It's coming together nicely. Impressive work as usual. You know, hang on. Do you see that? I think it's starting to move. It's mouthing words. It's trying to simulate speech.
Hello.
Ah, it's simulating speech.
Yes.
Your sense of humor is fantastic as always, both of you.
I'm glad you appreciate it. Glad to see you're finally awake, darling.
I can take a joke. I've been in the service long enough.
Scene! All right, that is your first scene right there. All right, so now we are going to do that same scene again, but we're going to change the genre. The genre that we're going to be checking out this time, by the way, these all come to us from Tony on Facebook. The genre that you're going to be doing is sitcom. Sitcom is your first genre.
Okay.
Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then play.
You know, you've really outdone yourself.
Yeah.
I'm quite frankly very impressed.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now hold on just a dime.
Yeah.
Is it moving?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Welcome to the show.
Bodies were burning!
Oh my goodness, it's so good that you're finally awake after that long nap.
I'm practically melted after winter.
That scene. All right. Very good. All right. So we're going to do that scene again, but this time we're going to do it in the genre of fantasy. Fantasy is your new genre. Although the first scene was pretty fantastical, this is going to be even more so. So ramp up that fantasy, friends. Players, are you ready?
Huzzah!
Yes.
Then play.
Ordwayne, I must say I am actually quite impressed with this handiwork.
Aye.
For a dwarf, it is rather impressive, even close to that of elven make.
Aye.
However, I must ask, is it moving?
Aye.
Steady your hand, Edwin.
How about these, scallywags?
Aye.
It finally is awake!
Scene. As a Game of Thrones fan, that was better than most of season 8. Thank you. All right, and finally,
Highest compliment.
your last genre for this scene is going to be travel documentary. Travel documentary. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then play.
You know, I must say, this is quite marvelous work of yours.
Yes.
Putting it all together on such short notice. Quite frankly, I'm flabbergasted. I'm a bit on the floor, you know.
See.
I get it. Is it?
Oh.
However, it looks like it's moving. That wasn't in the brochure that we made.
Hi.
Oh, it's getting caught up.
Memories that will last you a lifetime. Come down and enjoy our Honolulu package next week, and you could be enjoying these laughs with your friends and loved ones.
It's fully automated.
Paul.
Now I want to buy a timeshare. Why do I want timeshares now? I don't understand. So good job, everybody. That was genre replay, everybody. Nicely done. We are jumping in. We've got some treats for you. This show is not just improv. We got some sketches for you too. So let's take a look at the first of our sketches. This comes to us from Grace and Mikey, and this is a sketch called The Medium. Roll it when you're ready.
Mom, if you really are out there, I want you to mention that time at the beach. Just so I know it's really you. Okay? Okay.
Welcome. I'm a medium. And what that means is that I can perceive messages from those who have left their physical bodies. Once I'm connected with the spirit world, it's a bit like charades, so sometimes I will hear or see images or words. I won't know what they mean, but my job is to communicate those to you so that you can interpret it and get your message. All right?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, great. So now I'm going to focus in on your energy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm seeing a woman standing near you. She's not very tall. She seems very motherly. Has your mother passed?
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting Laura or Nancy from her. What's your mother's name? Maureen?
Oh my God, yes. Is she saying anything?
She looks very annoyed. She looks very red. Perhaps sunburned. Is there a day that you and your mother shared where she got very, very sunburned?
Yes, there is.
Great. That's really great. Oh, now she's shifting her hands like this, rather vigorously. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to mimic her movements. And if any of this makes any sense to you, let me know. Oh, okay. All right.
Wait, okay, is she talking about driving maybe the day I got my license? Or no, maybe she's saying that I need to focus more on, like, no, that's not it.
I see.
Or maybe she thinks that I need to call my sister more. Or no, she never really liked her. Are you just miming cleaning? Mom, seriously?
Wait. She's saying something. She's saying, your sister was always my favorite, and I just said that you were to make you feel better. You have always been a disappointment. And she's gone. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I don't know what all of that movement was about, but spirit world. Sorry, not me. That'll be $700.
Oh.
All right, welcome back, everybody. What a great sketch. I watched that one. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Just as a reminder, we are still looking for the Monarch of Pride. That is going to be our highest donator. Right now, the current contender for the throne is Danielle. Thank you, Danielle. You are our highest donor. So at this point, if no one else donates more than you in the night, you are going to be our Monarch of Pride. But it's still anybody's race. Anybody could become that highest bidding person. You can also donate through YouTube if you want to do super chats as well. I think those are on. If those are not on, just do it through our Venmo at Fancy Hobo Improv. That is the easiest way. And then we will potentially use your initials later on in the show. Also, don't forget, we need suggestions. Oh, we don't have super chat on. Never mind. One of these days, we'll have enough people liking our channel that we will be able to have super chats. So tell your friends to like and subscribe to us too, so that way we can have that functionality because it's really neat. I want you to know. We're also still looking for some suggestions. We got some great suggestions. We're going to switch up the suggestions a little bit. We're looking for things that you really don't like. Give us some nouns that are things that you really do not love. All right. So definitely check that out. Start putting those in the chat, things you do not like. All right. Our next game is the game of Foursquare. This game is for Grace, Mikey, Baum, and Hero. So come on back, everybody. This game works like this. 2 people at a time will be doing a scene. And when I call switch, then we're going to go to the next group, and the next group, and the next group. And Grace will be on in a second. So there we go. So let's start off. We got to get these going here. Thanks, Hero. I will do that. No worries. The first scene we're going to have is going to be between Grace and Mikey. And then Mikey and Baum will be in scene 2. Scene 3 is Baum and Hero. And Hero and Grace will be in scene 4. All right. So your first suggestion, this is for Grace and Mikey in scene 1. Your first suggestion is Seashell. And that comes from Sincerely Danny Rose on Twitch. Seashell is your suggestion. For Mikey and Baum, scene 2, your suggestion comes for Ginger on YouTube chat, and it's Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle. Very delicious. Scene 3, which is Baum and Hero, your suggestion comes from Pun of a Kind on YouTube, and it's Boomerang. Boomerang. And scene 4, which is Hero and Grace, this comes from Kevin on the YouTube chat. Your suggestion is Pop Quiz. All right. So let's go ahead and start through. So let's start off with Grace and Mikey. What's your suggestion?
Seashell.
Then we have Mikey and Baum.
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle.
Very good. And then Baum and Hero.
Boomerang.
And then Hero and Grace.
Pop quiz.
All right, so let's get Grace and Mike up here. This is the game of Foursquare. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
And play.
I've never been so hurt in my life.
I didn't realize you were looking for like, you know, the top shell of us. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. Stop laughing. My heart is broken into a million pieces and you just giggle in my face.
No, I'm sorry. Look. I know you were looking. Look, Tabitha. I know you were looking for it, and you know what? Here.
Switch.
Oh, hi there, little one. Where'd you go? Where'd that
Sorry,
little
I got scared for a second.
Oh, where'd you go again? Where'd you go?
Right here.
Hello, little one. Your name is Timmy.
Oh my gosh! How did you know my name?
Yes, and you like cookies. And your mother's name is Margaret Thanji. And she
Switch.
So I'm gonna throw this. And you're gonna catch it, you crazy kangaroo. That's how we do things.
Switch.
Pop quiz, Sharon.
Don't you pop quiz me. I pop quiz you.
Okay, pop quiz me.
Okay. Where were you exactly 700 days ago?
700 days ago, I was on the open ocean. I was on a raft because I had to build one because I was trapped on an island for 6 years.
Pop quiz me, all right?
Pop quiz, Sharon. Where were you 6 hours ago?
6 hours ago, I was buying ice cream at the store because I was hungry and I had a sweet tooth.
Pop quiz, Sharon.
Yeah?
What kind of ice cream you get?
It was really delicious, basic vanilla, because sometimes that just really hits the spot.
Switch.
Okay.
You could have not been more wrong about what I needed from you right now.
You eat this dead fish?
It's a dead fish! And it was our fish, and you can't. No. Put him down, please.
Switch.
We meet again.
Oh my God,
Another
you're
year
later.
has passed, and it's time for you to sit on my lap again.
No. Okay. What do you want? Money?
Oh, it's quite simple, little one. I want your soul.
Switch.
All right, you kangaroo, now you throw it back. Yeah.
Switch.
I want pizza for dinner. What do you want?
Pop quiz, Sharon.
What?
What kind of pizza you want?
I want something with meat on it because I'm really hungry and I need protein. What do you want?
Wait, that wasn't a pop quiz, so I don't have to answer you.
Oh, well,
Switch.
that's pop quiz from me.
Switch.
That's a really nice shirt. Where did you get it? Don't just show me the empty tank. I already know the fish is dead.
Switch.
It's all right. It's all right. You now are mine. The newest toy on the block. Little Timmy.
What am I gonna sit on shelves? Timmy on a.
You're gonna sit on shelves, collect dust, and never get played with, like you never played with that G.I. Joe I gave you 2 years ago. When I give you a toy, you play with it.
Is that what this is about?
Yeah?
Because I didn't play with a G.I. Joe?
You didn't play with it. That cost taxpayers in the North Pole 58 cents.
Switch.
God! It's right in my collarbone. Call the ambulance, you crazy kangaroo! Call the ambulance! Oh God! Oh.
Switch.
Pop quiz, Jeremy.
I'm listening.
Do you want to hang out later? Because I think you're really awesome.
You know what, Sharon? If I didn't have abandonment issues from being left on that island 6 years ago, I would totally be interested in spending time with you. Would you like to get a pizza?
Sure, and I understand your issues, and I appreciate you explaining them to me.
Wrong answer. You forgot to say pop quiz. I'm out.
Game scene. That is game. Oh, fun. Nothing like a good homicidal kangaroo with a cell phone to liven up a party. Well done. All right. This next game coming to us now is for Magneto, Catherine, and Baum. This is the game of Oscar-winning moment. In this game, they're going to be doing a scene, and at any time I can say Oscar-winning moment and the name of one of our performers, and then they must give you the performance of a lifetime worthy of winning the Academy Award. Once again, Baum, come on in. The suggestion for the movie that has never been made that you are acting in tonight is Future of Presence Past from Dr. T on Instagram. Future of Presence Past is the name of the film. Yeah, it's an X-Men probably. I don't know. You do what you want with that suggestion, but it sounds X-Men-y to me. Future of Presence Past. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then play.
It's all up to us.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm pretty okay with that.
So much responsibility in my hands, I could almost explode.
Yeah.
You know, I often think about our future as friends. Our future, our present, our past. Our days of future, present, past.
You have
Catherine, Oscar-winning moment.
And you know, I always thought when I first saw you, I was like, he's a little too tepid to be a good old friend of Big Maggie. But, you know what? I thought I'd have him on the crew, you know, playing around. But then I saw you grow. I saw you grow so big and strong, and you can take everything on. It was so impressive. I was flabbergasted, blown away. Honestly, I used to think I was a role model for you, but you ended up being a role model for Big Maggie, you know? And my explosive tendencies were tempered by your cool wind, my hot fire versus your cool wind. It was such a good dynamic. And you know what? I appreciate you so much as a friend. And I don't think I express it enough because I'm too busy trying to be cool Big Maggie, you know, but sometimes I feel like small Maggie on the inside, you know, when all of that hard walls kind of crumble and you get to the little nougat center of a person. I feel like small Maggie, but you make me feel like Big Maggie, my friend. I am so glad to have met you. You've really changed my life.
Catherine, thank you.
Well, of course, Big Maggie, you're the biggest Maggie. I mean, look at just you and me. It's Big Maggie and Little Ted.
Little Ted, I'm so glad. Well.
Big Maggie, it's you. I'm you from the future.
Baum, Oscar-winning moment.
It happened. Little Ted turned against you. That's right, you turned against Big Maggie, Little Ted. All is gone. All of time has stopped. And I, with the little bit of time left, came to the past to stop you, Big Maggie, from being friends with Little Ted. Because your friendship will end all. Fish will stop swimming. Children will stop sitting on Santa's laps. The world will end because of your friendship.
Thank you, Baum.
Fish will stop swimming, but I love little fishes, Little Ted.
She was even bigger than you. That was amazing.
Ted, I think you missed the core thesis of what she was trying to say to me. It's you, Ted.
Magneto, Oscar-winning moment.
I don't know what you're talking about, Big Maggie. It's you and me. It's Little Ted and Big Maggie. Come on, together we're a duo. We're stronger than just one. When we're together, when I'm on your shoulders, I'm taller than I am when I'm not. You think about that? Think about that. Your biceps are so big and I could just climb up your back like it's a little stairway. And when people see us together, it's so different than when they see me by myself, because when they see me, they're just like, little guy, who is that? But together, you and me, Big Maggie, we are someone, we're something. And we're gonna be the biggest, gosh darn, inspiring friendship people are ever gonna see. Big Lil, we're Med and Taggy. Taggy and Med, come on! Forever. We gotta... You can't leave me like this. Come on. Who else am I gonna tell? I don't have any other friends. I moved out of my house just so I could hang out with you, and I lost all my money trying to buy like cool things like new weights and stuff, so we could still be in the gym now. Now you're telling me just because the person from the future just shows up in your front door, you're gonna abandon Little Ted?
Thank you, Magneto. Thank you.
Little Ted.
Thank
Little
you.
Ted, you know, if I had to choose between living in a world without you and not having a world where we get to have a few more years together, I'd choose the latter. I don't care what Big Maggie said. Come here. I care about you so much. Oh,
The world as we know it.
And that's the game. Thank you, everybody. That is the game. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ask a Trans Person. This is a show where you get to ask me, a trans person, all the burning questions you may have about trans people or about me. Now, normally trans people don't have the energy or emotional stamina to educate people, but as a way of showing you that you and I are not that different, I decided to extend the olive branch to show you a little insight into my world. Looks like the phones are a-buzzing, so let's go ahead and take a call. Thank you so much for calling. You're on the air with me, Holly, so go ahead and ask a trans person.
Yeah, hi, this here's Todd. Just want to know what's in your pants.
Oh, wow. I did not expect this to come so soon. Okay, Todd, this is a learning moment for you. See, what's inside a trans person's pants is not yours or anybody's business, okay? Now, you may go around with your buddies and talk about your genitalia all the time, but rational people don't do this, okay? So you need to chill.
Yeah, I'm talking about the pants that's on the bed. It's behind you. It's got something in it.
Right, the pants on the bed. This is awkward. I didn't get a chance to fully clean my room before this bit, so yeah, these are not supposed to be here. And what's inside it is a copy of Ron Chernow's book, Alexander Hamilton, the book the musical was made from.
See, that's very educational. Thank you.
Thank you. I apologize, Todd. But you know what? My point still stands. Don't go around asking trans people about what's in their pants. All right? Let's go ahead and take the next caller. Thank you so much for calling. You are on the air with me, Holly, so go ahead and ask a trans person.
Hi, it's Diana from the post office. What are your pronouns?
Oh, great. Diana, yes, this is awesome that you're calling. I really do have a problem with the post office friends because they tend to misgender me a lot, so I am really, really glad you're calling at this point. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. Thanks.
Noted. Thank you, sir.
Nope. See, that, what you did, that is a bad thing, Diana. See, I just told you my pronouns and you decided to not use them and called me sir. See, that is what we like to call on this show a super cis move, and I'm not going to have it, all right? In fact, while we're at it, let's just do this right now. Why do you have to say thank you, sir, or thank you, ma'am, at all? We're not in the 30s, okay?
Oh, well, gee golly, how do I address you then?
Well, Diana, instead of saying thank you, sir, or thank you, ma'am, why not try just saying thank you?
Will do. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. That's what I'm here for. I think we have time for one more call. Thank you so much for calling. You're on the air with me, Holly, so go ahead and ask a trans person.
Hi, Holly. I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say that you are loved and you are wonderful and we're very proud of you.
This is not part of the sketch that I wrote. Hey, Tony, what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, we just sort of added that part in. We just want you to know that you and every member of the Fancy Hobo LGBTQ plus community are loved and welcomed and will always have a home with us here.
Thank you. That's all the time that we have for Ask a Trans Person. I just want you to know as I sign off that you are loved, you're important, you're valid, and thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of the show, everybody. Such a good message. Thank you, Tony. That was so nice. Just want to say so far that we are having the race for Monarch of Pride is actually going so well, so unbelievably well. We have a new contender for the throne, and it's Anonymous Grandma. Anonymous Grandma is the newest contender to the Monarch of Pride, but anyone, again, still can be the Monarch. Just got to be the highest donator tonight. Could be anyone. So go on to our Facebook or Venmo, not Facebook, Venmo at Dear Fancy, our Venmo at Fancy Hobo Improv, and get those donations in. Sorry, I'm really emotional because I wasn't expecting Tony to say that. So thank you, Tony. That was great. Let's go back to our next game. The next game is self-tape audition. This game is for Baum, Magneto, Mikey, and Grace. Come on in, everybody. This game is a game where we're going to have two directors. That's Magneto and Grace, and they are going to be directing an audition. There's auditioned by Baum and Mikey. And the film that is being auditioned for today is called The Man of Maraschino Cherries. That's from Fight Club on Instagram. The Man of Maraschino Cherries is the name of the film. Mikey, your character that you're auditioning for is the character of Bert Hamlet. Bert Hamlet, that's from Lady Silver on Instagram. And Baum, your character is Soda Pop Rutabaga from Deanna on Instagram. Soda Pop Rutabaga is your character name. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Then play.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And the wardrobe just kind of lined up perfectly. And that's how we got the Beatles to come back to life.
That's crazy. I was like always really inspired by that, so I appreciate what you've contributed to the art world. Anyway, really incredible film we're casting today, right? Like, so
Oh, absolutely. Personally, I have a very deep spiritual connection with this one.
I'm a big fan of maraschino cherries, like in general. So, like, seeing a film about like the man of maraschino cherries is like,
you know the man of maraschino cherries is, right?
yeah, of course.
Adam. All around my house, I got them hung up on the ceiling like little disco balls.
Incredible. And you know, my favorite character, unless I'm proven wrong later, is Bert Hamlet. Are you familiar with
Bert Hamlet? Very melancholy character.
Oh, very melancholy. And I think that's like important for the character that they're melancholy, you know? So I mean, let's just watch, right?
Yeah, let's just walk.
Let's just dive right in. Let's just dive right in.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Fabian Heenan. This is a tape for The Man of Maraschino Cherries, and I'm going to be playing Bert Hamlet.
Daddy was always dropping maraschino cherries from his hand, and he would drop them to the floor where all of his children would always play. We would always play jacks with the maraschino cherries. But the thing that I miss most about my dad is that when he would come home from the war, not only would he have a jar full of the cherries, he would also have the American flag with him. I'm going to miss him. And I'm also going to miss his laughter and the way he told me, Bert, you are the man of the house now.
See.
Heartbreaking.
That's powerful stuff. If I was to put out a little note, and I think that if we could see it again, I would love to play with the age range of the character, because I mean, we know Bert Hamlet, we see them as a child, but we're also going to need to see them in several other ages, and I'd like to see that through the audition, you know.
Yeah.
And, well, do you think, I don't want to ask too much of the actor. Do you think I should just tack on a little other thing?
Perhaps. Might I toss in my thing?
Absolutely.
And then we'll tie it off with your cherry on top. I heard the actor say twice Maritino Terry's, perhaps. So I was thinking, what if there was just a massive amount of T's throughout this piece? Just as many T's inserted into words as possible will create this wonderful effect of like poignancy and like, you know.
I think that'll go perfectly with my note, which was to say that I would like them to fluctuate with age they're going at each time they hit a verb.
Wonderful.
Each time they hit a verb, I just want them to jump forward or back a few decades with their character.
You really are the genius of the 21st century, and I appreciate your contribution to this project.
Oh, look who's talking. Look right back at you, Tanganyika.
All right. Let's see what they can come up with.
Okay, it's coming in. We're playing it.
Oh, son of a. All right, baby, you got this. Got this. All right, Fabian Heenan playing Bert Hamlet.
Daddy would always drop maraschino cherries from the top of his hand, and as he would always tell me that that as I go off to school that I should always be the man of the house, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm gonna go and he told me to get a real job then, and I'm gonna get a real job, and I'm gonna be the best lawyer ever, and I'm gonna and one time and then he's told me that he told me that he loved me, and he said that I was the man of the house. Cherries. Hope that's what she wanted.
That was great. And I felt a bit of, there was almost a resentment there.
I see.
It was a quiet rage.
Beautiful. I could have used with more T's, but don't always use with more T's. Anyway, we've got another character that we're trying to cast here, and I'm really excited.
Rutabaga. Soda pop rutabaga.
Oh, the most pivotal character in this production, I would say. Really puts a wrinkle in everyone else's plans.
The top of the T, that one.
I see what you did there.
With little jokes.
Always with the little jokes. Speaking of jokes, let's see what we got here.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys, set this up. There we go. All right. Hello, auditioning people. It is I'm Charlie Monster, and I have been in the industry for quite some time. I was a PA on Monsters Inc. And Monsters University. All right, I'm here to audition for Manaschito Cherries. Yes, soda pop rutabaga, big pot. All right, here we go. Albert, I am tired of you. That's right, Albert. I'm tired of your shit. Everything you do here, it's all about your toxic masculinity. You never look to me, your wife. You always look to you. That's all. You think you're everything. You think you're the man of Mashashito. Well, I am the woman, and I won't take your bull crap anymore. I'm fighting, and I'm going to take the lead on my decisions. You could just roll down the hill and never look back. Thank you very much.
I mean, wow.
That's what six figures brings you right there.
I'm telling you, this is a big budget person we're bringing in, and I could not be more excited. Or could I?
Were you thinking a little sprinkle of that Tanganyika magic?
Yes, I'm thinking what would make me more excited is if they portrayed it as if this was the best day of their freaking lives, because I got a lot of anger and rage from this character, and I just thought that if it had this like joyous excitement, overwhelming positivity, that could just like launch it to the next level.
Actually, if we could try one other thing. So we are currently we are bankrupt currently, and to bring in, because of the the pre-production pre-party, we're going to need to make some more cash revenue. So I was thinking that if we could just see that again, but sprinkled with as many possible different types of brand endorsements and product placement as humanly and inhumanly possible, that would really save us from being so in the red.
You know, I'd like to get paid. So I think that'd be great. Like advertisements with massive excitement. Hey, don't be so down on yourself, all right?
Call my mom.
Yeah.
I should really call her.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Okay.
You should move on though. Oh, yeah.
Roll it. Just roll it.
Okay.
All right, here I am again doing your audition. Yes, all right, here we go. William, I am so tired. That is right. I'm tired of your toxic masculinity. Oh, I want to spray it away with the breeze. Just make it all nice and smelly with wonderful, wonderful citrus to the breeze. Oh, Febreze. Sorry, Febreze. I'm tired of it. I am a woman. That's right. I am a woman. And you're going away. You're gonna roll down those hills wearing Levi jeans, getting them all green at the knees. That's right. And I will just look at you. Look at you rolling down as I, a woman, sip my wonderful Nestle hot cocoa. Nestle, you might have killed babies, but you sure make good chocolate cocoa. All right, thank you.
I have never wanted to cast someone so quickly.
I know. I'm trying. It's just, it feels like things are falling apart, Mom.
Hun. Oh, okay.
Game scene. That's game. I'm not laughing at your mom's phone call. I know it's an important call. I am really laughing because my heart is so full of the fact that we didn't know that Baum was going to bring out his puppet friend, and now I'm really happy about it. So that's good. Thank you for that, Baum. All right, our next game is the game of dating game. This is for Hero, Baum, Mikey, and Catherine. Come on out, everybody. Dating game. This game is very simple. We've got one person who is going to be our contestant. Who's our contestant in this game? I think it's...
Oh, it'd be me.
Mikey, great. So Mikey, go ahead and turn off all of your audio so you can't hear us whatsoever, okay? And then, all right, make sure. All right. Mikey, your pops, you don't have enough of them. You should buy 50 more. Okay, good. He can't hear us. Awesome. All right. So we're waiting for Baum. Come on back. In this game, Mikey is going to be looking for a love. And we've gotten some suggestions from all of you out there of people that could be potential suitors for Mikey's love. So we'll start with Catherine. Catherine, you are going to be our first contestant, our first suitor. And from Ishka on Instagram, Ishka has said that you are John D. Rockefeller, famous steel baron, I think, or oil baron, or some train baron, one kind of baron. John D. Rockefeller is you. Okay. Hero, you're contestant number 2, and from Colin on Instagram, you are Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yes! Yes!
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Woo!
And Baum, you are contestant 3, and you, this is from Antonia on Instagram, you are Billy Joel, famous piano man, Billy Joel. And yes, you're going to be trying to get Mikey to guess who you are. All right, so let's go ahead and wave your hands really big. Well, actually, first, before we do, let's go ahead and recap who we are real quick. Catherine, who are you?
I'm John D. Rockefeller.
A perfect impression. Very good. Hero, who are you?
I'm Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Perfect. And Baum, who are you?
Billy Joel.
Excellent. All right, so now go ahead and wave your arms really, really big in the sky so Mikey comes back. Mikey, come on back. You're in.
Come on. Get in here, Mikey. Come on. Come on, you cute little. Get in here.
All right, this is the game of dating game. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Mikey, are you ready? All right, then
Yes.
play.
Well, hello.
I seem to have lost my love.
They just disappeared. What?
From what light yonder window breaks. I think that's the line. Where'd they go?
Okay. Well, we will be waiting for Mikey to come in, but in the meantime, I just want to give an update on this game will be happening in just a moment as soon as we get Mikey in here. But quick update on the really, really heated Monarch of Pride race. Oh, Mikey's here. All right. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. A little bit about myself. My name is Amy, and I'm here to look for love. And so, contestant number 1, if you were to meet my parents, what gift would you bring?
If I were to meet your parents, the gift I'd bring. Hey, let me think for just a moment. Probably boatloads of cash, 'cause I'm loaded, baby, yeah!
Oh my gosh, you're rich? Oh, that is like a big plus in my book. People with money. Contestant number 2, if you were to meet my parents, what gift would you bring?
I would bring an enormous Tyrannosaurus femur. Yep. And I drop it down on their front porch.
Oh my God.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, they'd so love it. Oh,
That's
so love it. Oh, I have no idea.
My parents would love that, especially me, because I love big things. And contestant number 3, same question. What would you bring if you were to meet my parents? Well, I would bring a piano. That's right, a piano. I got a piano, and I'm gonna do it bebop style. Yeah, not bebop, bop. You know what's great? My parents don't have a piano in their house, and I think having a piano in their house, especially with cash, is going to be fantastic. Oh, contestant number 2. So you're going to take me out on my first date.
Cool.
Where
Okay.
would you take me?
Well, woo, okay, the park. So here's the thing. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna be like, boom, on the back. We're gonna go to the park. We're gonna like get an enormous satellite, and then you're gonna throw it, but you can't because you're too tiny. But that's okay because you're still cute. And then I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna throw it because I am large, which is also cool because I'm also cute. And then it'll smash into the ground, and then it will be like we're probably disproportionately sized, but we still love each other, which is equally cute. And then that will be the date because I am also a child.
Oh my gosh, you think I'm small? That is like the best compliment ever.
Yeah, you're like super tiny. You're like super tiny. You're so small.
Oh my gosh. Oh, start. Contestant number 1. Where would you take me on my first date?
Yes, baby darling, a first date? I'm always good at first impressions. Well, you see, we would tour one of my many factories. I own basically the whole industry, it's crazy. And we're gonna go over there and have a lovely time breaking up some unions. And watch all the poor squirm. It'll be great.
Oh, quick note about me. Cash, turn-ons. Poor people, turn-ons. And breaking up unions, big turn-ons. Oh, I love it. Contestant number 3, where would you take me on our first date?
Oh, I would take you to a fire, right? But we didn't start the fire because it's always been burning since the world's been turning.
Well, if that isn't very obvious, I'm just gonna play like I don't know who you are. But big starting fires, another turn on for me. All right, one more question. Contestant number 1. We are gonna get married. What are your vows for me?
Oh, I have the best vows in the industry. In fact, I own the whole industry, so I should know. I would say, you know what? If you were my husband, you'd be one rockin' feller. Oh, yes. And I want a robber baron your heart.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, and I.
You better not be laughing at me, or I'll dock your pay.
No, you're rich. You're rich. I want you. Maybe that was contestant number 2.
Yeah. Whoa.
But what are your wedding vows to me?
Poo. Wedding vows. I'm colorblind. I wanna burn. I howl at the moon for you. I live outside for you. Put me on my leash. I've been a bad boy. Oh!
Oh my God. I want a bone. Put me on a leash. That is my mantra.
Yeah. We are so gonna get along.
Contestant number 3. What are your wedding vows to me?
1 minute I'm in Central Park, then I'm down on Delancey Street. From the Bowery to St. Mark's, there's a syndicated beat. Woo, I got no worries. Thank you.
All right, I think I'm here to make my choice. Okay, well, I won't go with contestant number 3, Billy Joel, because of that. Gosh, maybe I'll go with. I don't know if I'm going to go with contestant number 1 either. Rockefeller, JD Rockefeller. But maybe I will go with contestant number 2, who is Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Fired!
Nicely done, Mikey. Nicely done. I have to say that of all of the hundreds of amazing Billy Joel songs, Baum went with the song from Oliver and Company as his clue, which tells you a lot about Baum. All right. So we are moving on to the next game. But before we do, I want to take a quick break just to let you know exactly how we're doing in our Monarch of Pride contest. Right now, the leader is still Anonymous Grandma. That's right. Anonymous Grandma has really staked her claim as potentially the Monarch of Pride, but we do have a couple more games to go, which means there is still time. In fact, we have one more game to go before we announce it. So this is the heat. This is the time. Bring it. Get in your donations. Fancy Hobo Improv on Venmo. Send us as much as you can because you want to be able to beat Anonymous Grandma. If not, Anonymous Grandma is going to win it. And we are going to celebrate her as the Monarch of Pride, which is amazing. This next game is for Mikey, Grace, and Magneto. This is the game of reality show. It's a newer game for us here at Fancy Hobo. And the game, it works like this. These folks are going to be doing a scene. And then at certain points, I'm going to ask them to go into confessional as if they're on a reality show, and they're going to talk some trash because that's how we do here at Fancy Hobo. So go ahead and bring on your cameras, everybody, Grace and Mikey and Magneto. There we go. The suggestion for this comes to us from Kyle on Instagram. It's rowboats. Rowboats is your suggestion. You're going to see it about rowboats. This is reality show. Players, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Then play.
If no one else is going to say it.
I mean, I was gonna say it, but didn't want to insult nobody.
Grace, confessional.
All right, so these guys come up in here and they're telling me like, hey, if nobody wants to say anything, have you even heard me thus far? Like, yeah, I say a lot of stuff all the time, all right? And for them to just be all silent like that just after they threw a pie into my room for no reason whatsoever. And then, and then Jeremy over here says something that I'm never gonna forget.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Jeremy, tell him.
Yeah, tell me.
I hope that blueberry pie was hot.
Oh, I've never been so insulted in my life.
Yeah.
Magneto, confessional.
They don't know how easy their little life is. Okay, I have suffered. I have dug my way out of a pit just to get here. And then those two just come around a la-da-da. But let me tell you something. What happened next was just ridiculous. It was over the line. They insulted me.
Thank you.
And by doing this.
Hey,
Jeremy.
Go ahead.
Well, la-di-da.
Yeah, Lottie freaking da.
La-di-da?
Yeah. Hey, how'd you like it if I threw a pie into your room? Maybe lemon meringue. See how you like that? It'd get all over the place.
if you threw a pie, you're kidding.
It's not a neat pie. I ain't kidding.
Jeremy,
You're kidding.
look in your room. Look in your room.
Mikey, confessional.
I had it up to here with these guys, and first of all, I'm over here trying to be the bigger person here, and you know, this cigarette isn't helping. Look, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to bring peace to them, and Jeremy and Stephanie here, they've been mean to me for the past 3 weeks, and what I'm trying to do is just get a little civility in here.
Thank you.
Stephanie said.
Hey. Pie in my room. What? What, Stephanie? What? You gonna complain about your job again?
No, I was gonna say that other Jeremy over here smoking that cigarette in my face when he knows very well I quit 3 weeks ago and it's been really hard for me.
Hey, they says that for you to quit, you need to be around people who smoke.
I have never heard that in my entire
No one
life.
has
I
ever said
read it
that.
on the internet.
You are going to the wrong parts of the internet because that is false.
That is absolutely wrong.
I read it on the internet. If you want to quit smoking, you be around people who smoke.
Hey,
it makes sense.
You like cigarettes so much, go see what's in your room.
Put in my room.
I don't know.
Grace, confessional.
I just don't think that these guys are really understanding where I'm coming from, you see? Because, like, quitting cigarettes was, like, really hard. So, like, yeah, I put a cigarette pie in other Jeremy's room because, like, you know, my feelings were a little bit hurt. I just don't think they really understand where I'm coming from. But then Jeremy...
Game scene! There you go. Nicely done, everybody. Game, that is the game of reality show. Thank you so much, everybody. It is time, friends. We've come to the part of the show where we get to announce the first ever, the reigning monarch of Pride. And this was no contest. This is no contest because people were donating on behalf of this person. Your monarch of Pride tonight and until the next Pride show is Anonymous Grandma. Anonymous Grandma, you are the monarch of Pride. Very nicely done. Now, we're not going to anonymize you. You're going to be still anonymous, but we do have your initials, and we're going to use those initials in our next game. The next game is Game-O-Matic. This is for Catherine, Hero, and Grace, and it is upon the grace of the great monarch of Pride, Anonymous Grandmother, that we choose to provide this game to you today for your amusement. The initials we're going to use are DC. And what's going to happen is this. These three fine players are going to think of a brand new game that has never been done before using those two initials for the honor of the monarch of Pride. And that game is then we're going to vote. The rest of the team is going to vote which is the best game. And then these three are going to play that game. So not only do we get to see fun stuff, you get to see a debuting game only here at Pride Night. So they give it a think. I got some thinks here. We're going to start off with, let's see. Let's start off with, who wants to start here? Let's start off with Hero. Hero, go ahead and start us off here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
You have a game for us.
Yeah,
what's our game?
I totally do. It's called Detective Cat. Detective Cat works like this. It's a guessing game. So, yeah. So the audience provides us a celebrity who has died. And so those are the two suggestions. We need a celebrity and how they died. And then the person trying to guess is our Detective Cat. And the clue givers are the other two people in the scene. But the thing is, Detective Cat cannot communicate and is only interested in knocking things down on their screen. So like this. So like it's boop, just like boopy, boopy, boop. You see, and just like boop,
so,
just like boop, 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 like
so,
not interested at all. And so you're trying to get the cat to solve the crime.
So it's a guessing game. It's a guessing game where the clue giver can't say words, like can't do anything but
no. The clue giver can say words. The guesser is a cat.
Got it. Okay. We got Detective Cat from Hero. Very nicely done. All right, let's go with Grace. Grace, do you have our game for Game-O-Matic?
I do. The game I shall be proposing this evening is defibrillation coma. I can't say it too. Defibrillation coma this is how it goes. So one of the characters is in a coma, and the other characters in the game have to use their words to defibrillate the person in the coma kind of flip the bacon on a trampoline. You know, when you were a kid and you try to flip the bacon, you're trying to wake up the coma patient with your words of defibrillation. Should have picked a different game. Defibrillate. And no, your words must be poignant enough to the history you share with this coma patient to wake them from their coma.
Okay, so it's a scene game, but one person is catatonic and can't move.
Until the end, when they do wake up because of the most defibrillated sentence.
All right, defibrillation coma.
That's
Very
right.
good. All right, Catherine, what's your DC game?
Alrighty, my DC game is called Darting Corners, and it is a game where the host basically assigns people who will enter the scene. Exit the scene whenever another character enters. So basically you would say, Catherine, whenever hero enters, you have to find a way to exit. And basically the gist of it is every time the character enters, they have to awkwardly enter, and then the character who has to exit has to find an awkward excuse how to exit.
Oh.
And it basically is like a bunch of like, I don't want to see that person. I gotta get out of here.
So we're creating
like a real improv game.
We're creating a farce, basically.
Yes,
a living
farce creator.
Okay. All right. So to recap, let's bring everybody in here. Let's bring all the players back in because all the players are going to vote here for the grace of, for the honor of Monarch of Pride. You're going to be choosing a game that will please our monarch. You have three options. We've got Detective Cat, Defibrillation Coma, and Darting Corners are our three game choices. So I'm gonna have to do this by hand raise. And yes, the people that made the games can vote, and I'm not gonna vote. I'm gonna abstain. All right. Who would like to play Detective Cat?
Thank you,
got
Baum.
three for
Thank you,
Detective Cat, hero.
There could be a tie.
There could be. Who wants to play Defibrillation Coma? One, okay. And then who wants to play Darting Corners?
I sold out my own game.
So the game that we are going to be playing, the court will please the Hero's game of Detective Cat.
Can we run the rules one more
Players are
time?
going to be playing. So to recap, there's a celebrity who has died. And
There's
the
a celebrity who has died.
And the guesser is a cat, who is going to be knocking things over on screen. So who is going to be our cat?
I am detective.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, of course.
You are freezing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and leave your sound off, hero.
Okay, so you can say everything. Okay, you can say everything but the words to try and get it.
Okay,
cat.
Because you're cat. This is really happening, folks. This is really actually happening.
Here we go.
All right. We're just going to get the suggestions from our remaining players. So, Grace and Catherine, who is the celebrity that has died?
The Michelin Man.
The
Margaret
Michelin
Thatcher.
Man has
Oh,
died.
dang it, it's
Okay.
Michelin Man.
And how were they killed? How was the Michelin Man killed?
Car accident. It was horrible.
Of course. What else would it be? A car accident. Yeah,
you
that's
wouldn't
right.
think you actually wouldn't. You wouldn't think it'd be him, but it
The
took
sweet
him away.
irony of the fact that the Michelin Man died in a car accident. All right, so everyone wave your hands at Hero. Come on back, Detective Cat. I don't know how this is going to go. This is just invented right now. Hero, can you hear us? Maybe? Hero, are you there? Oh, 1 second.
Okay.
All right, this is the game of Detective Cat for the honor of the Monarch of Pride, anonymous grandmother, if she pleases. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
And play.
Susie, don't mind my cat. It's just running around, okay?
Does your cat like little things, like spinning in circles really quickly?
I'm sure, but you know what? It was a big thing. It's so tragic. It's so tragic what happened.
It was tragic. I just heard about that.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't think it'd be him.
You wouldn't. The irony is palpable.
Yeah. The Oh yes, Kitty.
Yes.
My little cat.
Well, did you hear also about this tragedy that just happened?
Oh, I would hope my cat wouldn't have heard about this poor tragedy. Not my poor kitty's little ears.
Well, I think that your kitty needs to know. This was a very important event. You know, it reminds me of as a child.
We're telling you, yeah. Go ahead. Child.
Tell you, yeah. You know when you're like going down the hill in a wagon as a kid?
Oh my god, it was exactly like that, but instead of scraping your knees. It's so much worse.
Your head off.
Gosh.
That's how it happened.
Thank goodness.
I personally would have thought road spikes, but that's not what did it.
Not even road spikes could do it. You know, those tires are too strong. I tell you,
really.
That's where I get my
you
tires from. So.
One of your favorite spokespeople, isn't it, Kitty?
Oh,
one of your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat.
Woo, woo, woo.
You're right.
He is squishy.
You're right. You're 100% right.
You're not squishy. Yeah. Oh, what a great guy.
And I'm
he
sorry
is
to
dead though.
I'm sorry to say you passed away. I'm so sorry, Kitty Cat. No. It was actually you put it right. You put it in a good way, Susie. You would have preferred it to be road spikes, but
but it's too tough for road spikes. It was the most ironic way for this guy to go.
You know, it's too tough for road spikes, but just not tough enough to face off against other things. Yeah, hydroplaning. Yes, my kitty cat.
Of pushing people hydroplane. Yeah.
Yes, the cat gets it. The cat gets it. The cat understands.
All right. I think we might have enough. Detective Cat, have you deduced what's going on? Who is the person that was killed?
No.
Oh my God, Hero, you have to say.
No.
We just taught this cat English, so the cat should be able to speak.
Yeah. I've been investing a lot in cat Spanish lessons, but I think English would come naturally after that.
It comes naturally for this cat.
El Meow. The Michelin Man.
Yes,
oh, yeah, my cat's got it.
Very good. And how was the Michelin Man killed?
A car accident.
Yes,
oh my
that's
God,
right. Ironically, yes, a car accident. Ladies and gentlemen,
Sorry, Mom, I messed up your room. Oh!
That was the game of Detective Cat. We may see that game again in the future. I don't know. It could happen. I think Hero just wanted to make a mess out of a bedroom. I think that was really what it was.
Wanted to play a cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the final game of the evening. We need everybody back in here. This is our time for our one-liners tonight. This game tonight, the game we're playing is Terms of Endearment, aka I call my baby. It's gonna work like this. I'm gonna give them a noun, and they're gonna say I call my baby noun because of punchline, and they have to be funny for you. The first noun that I'm gonna give them is traffic. I call my baby traffic. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Then play. Let's go with Hero.
I call my baby traffic. He's always getting jammed.
Baum.
I call my baby traffic because they always go two ways.
Magneto.
I call my baby traffic because I always stop in my tracks when I meet him.
Thanks. Catherine.
I call my baby traffic because sometimes I try to tune them out with podcasts.
Mikey.
I call my baby traffic because they weigh 405.
Very progressive. I love it. Grace.
I call my baby traffic because running into them is my least favorite part of the day.
Magneto.
I call my baby traffic because I told them I was learning French.
And Hero.
I call my baby traffic because it takes Google Maps to get her off.
All right, we're gonna switch the word up. This is I call my baby anchovies. Catherine.
Oh, my baby anchovies because she's got that smell down there. I don't know what else to call her.
Baum.
I call my baby anchovies because they and 12 of their relatives hide inside a tin box.
Grace.
I call my baby anchovies because she's the only thing I want to see on a pizza.
Magneto.
I call my baby anchovies because he's the thing I want on top.
Let's do one more word. Let's switch it up. I call my baby peanut butter. Catherine.
Call my baby peanut butter because she compliments my jelly.
It's pretty good. Hero.
I call my baby peanut butter because they get stuck to the top of my mouth.
All right. I think we got one more in us. Let's do I call my baby
Thank goodness.
No, I call my baby cockroaches. Cockroaches. Catherine.
I call my baby cockroaches because she's an infestation of my heart.
Oh, that's a lovely one. That's lovely. Grace.
I call my baby cockroaches because sometimes she scares the shit out of me.
Hero.
I call my baby cockroach because I met him at a motel.
Baum.
I call my baby cockroach because them and 12 of their relatives go in.
And that's our game and our show, everybody. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching Pride Night tonight. Big thank you to our guests, Mikey, Felix, Robledo, and Baum. Very nicely done. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. I want to take a big shout out to all of the audience out there for watching the show tonight, and thank you for being part of the support. We love you guys all. Please go ahead, like and subscribe to our channel so we can get more shows coming up, including next week. We've got some shows coming for you. I think our genre show is next week, if I'm not mistaken. It's our film noir show. That's next Saturday. And of course, every Friday night, we've got Hazards and Hijinks with Hero as our dungeon master du jour. So definitely check us out. We're always on here. By the way, you can always remember us, youtube.com/c/fancyhoboimprov and twitch.tv/fancyhoboimprov. They're always available to watch our shows. Even tell your friends, tell your family. We love it. Thank you guys all so much. Thanks again to all of our donations tonight, and especially our Monarch of Pride, the one and the only anonymous grandma. Long may she reign. We love you very much. Thank you all so much. One more time, let's hear it for Hero Carlisle, Grace Protzmann, Catherine McGeoghegan, Magneto Morgan, special guests Mikey, Felix Robledo, and Baum. I have been your hostess, Holly Scott. Thank you guys all so much, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Detective Cat will live forever. I call my name Detective Cat. Go.
I just realized I couldn't say the word defibrillation.
I know, that was the best part.
Defibrillation. Defibrillation.
What is it? Someone say it.
Defibrillation.
Defibrillate.
Defibrillate or defibrillate?
Defibrillate. There's no R. You're adding an R to it. It's just defibrillate.
I call my baby defibrillation because clear.
I call my baby defibrillation because she lights up my heart.
She's a shaka wooga.
Ollie, I just want to thank you because I was going to say just an incredibly dirty one for the peanut butter, but then no one else said it. But then you saved me. So
what is it?
I teed you up for cockroach and nobody dropped the cockroach. We're like, no one's touching that one.
Because he's the one I want to spread.
Oh, shit. That was so good. By the way, we're still going.
Naughty dog.
Wow. If you're listening. Hi.
You know I wave like this to get both
Where is
sides of the street.
Is it defibrillation or defibrillation? Defibrillation.
It's a silent R at the beginning of the word. It's like pterodactyl, pterodactyl. Defibrillation.
Very closely.
Defibrillation.